So as requested, guys, you guys wanted me to do a mock draft. So here we go. With the first overall pick, it's pretty obvious. Jaguars going Trevor Lawrence. I don't think there's any question about that. Trevor Lawrence going 1. With the second overall pick, I got the Jets going with Justin Fields. I know there's a lot saying Zach Wilson. I think Justin Fields is the right pick there. Third overall pick, I think they're going to go with Penei Sewell. Best tackle in the draft? I think it's a good choice by the Dolphins. At 4, I got the Atlanta Falcons taking Zach Wilson. They need a quarterback because Matt Ryan is towards the end of his career. At 5, the Bengals really need an offensive lineman, so they're going to go and take Rashawn Slater out of Northwestern. With the 6th overall pick, we're up here with the mock draft, and I believe the Eagles will take Ja'Marr Chase from LSU. Best receiver in the draft. The Eagles need him. The Eagles should take him. So the Lions are going to do Devonta Smith here. He may be the best receiver in the draft. He may be the second best receiver in the draft. Whatever it is, Lions took him at 7. It's probably a trade down opportunity there for the Lions, but I'm not throwing trades for this. At 8, I believe the Panthers will go quarterback, and the best quarterback on the board right now is Trey Lance. The Broncos are up with the 9th overall pick. I believe they will be going Patrick Surtain, the corner out of Alabama. They need a good corner, and Patrick Surtain's that. The Cowboys are on the board with the 10th overall pick. I hate to do this, but Kyle Pitts falls right to them. They get another great offensive weapon. A great tight end for the Cowboys. With the 11th overall pick, the Giants will take Jalen Waddle. Further, they will make that offense even better. The 49ers get the best edge rusher in the draft, and Greg Rousseau with the 12th overall pick. The Chargers with the 13th overall pick go with the best player on the board, who's Christian Darrisaw. He's a tackle from Virginia Tech. With the 14th overall pick, the Vikings are going to go with a corner out of South Carolina, J.C. Horn. Patriots are on the board here with the 15th overall pick. And I think they're going for a quarterback, Mac Jones. It may look like a reach now, but I think Mac Jones could be a very good quarterback for them. With pick 16, I see the Cardinals going and trying to replace Patrick Peterson. They get Caleb Farley from Virginia Tech. I think he's a very good prospect. Probably falls a little too much here, but I think it's a good pick for the Cardinals. So here at 17, I got the Raiders going Micah Parsons. He fell a lot in this draft too. He's the best linebacker in the draft by far, in my opinion. So the Raiders get a good pick here at 17. The Dolphins are back on the clock again with the 18th overall pick. I believe they make a splash here and get Travis Etienne from Clemson. I think he's the best running back in the draft. Some people have Harris over him, but I think Travis Etienne's the best player in the draft at the running back position. Here at 19, I think the Washington football team is going to go with the linebacker from Notre Dame. I'm not even going to pronounce his name because I'll completely butcher it. He's one of the better players left on the board. I think that's a good pick there for the Washington football team. The Bears go tackle at 20 from the offensive tackle from USC. At 21, the Colts get the tremendous edge rusher from Georgia. With the departure of Corey Davis and Jonnu Smith, I think the Titans are going to need another offensive weapon, so they're going to go Rashad Bateman here from Minnesota. The perfect spot for him there at 22, and I think he's going to wind up being a pretty good corner. At 23, the Jets are back on the clock again. I see them going Kwity Paye from Michigan, the edge rusher. At 24, the Steelers are going to get a much-needed offensive weapon in Najee Harris from Alabama. At 25, we got the Jaguars back on the clock again. I think they're going to go best player available at this point, and Christian Barmore. It's one of the best defensive tackles in this draft. Falls all the way to 25. That's a good pick there for the Jaguars. The Browns are now on the clock, and they still need a linebacker, so they're going to go Nick Bolton from Missouri. Best linebacker available on the board, so I think that's a good pick there. With pick 27, the Ravens are on the board. They still need a wide receiver. They're going to take Kadarius Toney out of Florida to hopefully help out Lamar Jackson. I think the Saints need another offensive weapon, and I think that Pat Freiermuth from Penn State is a great pick for the Saints. They need a tight end. I think he's a very underrated player in this draft class who gets outshadowed by guys like Kyle Pitts, but I think he's one of the better tight ends in this class. With the 29th pick, the Packers are on the board. I believe they need a corner. So they're going to take the corner from Syracuse. I'm not even going to pronounce his name, but there you go. With the 30th overall pick, the Bills are going to go with the edge from Texas, Joseph Asai. Hopefully he can help out that Bills defense and get to the quarterback. The Chiefs are on the board, and the one thing that was apparent to me in the Super Bowl is they need offensive line help. They're going to go Wyatt Davis, the best guard in the draft from Ohio State. And with the last pick of my mock draft, we have the Buccaneers on the clock. The Buccaneers are going to go Carlos Basham Jr. out of Wake Forest.